Kenshin's gotta pull out that sword. He's gotta pull out that reverse blade sword and fight with it for the first time. This is gonna go crazy. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Rurouni Kenshin reaction and review. We are going to be watching the newest episode, episode 34, and we are getting something very special this week. We are getting an anime original scene where Kenshin wields the reverse blade sword for the very first time. Now, having been a Kenshin fan for almost over a decade, this is something that I have been wanting. I have been wanting some kind of scene where Kenshin wields that reverse blade sword for the very first time. We are finally getting that. Now, of course, back in the day, the manga's completed, the anime's completed, and the only thing that we could hope for is an anime reboot. And when I heard about the news of a new anime reboot, you guys already know, I was very skeptical about it. And I was like, I don't really know how to feel about this, but now that I've actually seen the animation is beautifully done. It follows the manga very closely. And not only that, we're getting anime original add-ons to Kenshin's backstory, which the 90s anime just totally did not even, they just discarded Kenshin's past. Now we're getting even more of Kenshin's past, which I am so excited for because Trust and Betrayal is one of my favorite anime films of all time. And just films of all time in general. It's so goated. And now we are getting even an extension of Kenshin's past. And it's so good, guys. And I'm really excited for this episode. So there is no need for the manga today. We will put that aside because there's nothing to compare since it's an original scene, not from the manga, not from the 90s anime, but new content, new Kenshin content. It's crazy. Like I said, having been a Kenshin fan for almost over a decade, getting new Kenshin content is actually insane. And my child self is screaming on the inside because I would have loved something like this back in the day, but we are getting it now and I'm so excited to see it. So let's jump right into the episode. Okay, so that ending scene that we got in last week's episode was actually part of this, and I didn't even notice. If I was paying attention, I would have noticed Kenshin's hair differently, and I would have been like, this is a flashback scene, but I wasn't paying attention because I was already so hyped with the episode and kind of disappointed, as you guys know, but now I'm like, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. That little kitty is so adorable. Aww. We're getting some new characters as well. Okay, while the opening is playing, I just want to mention how this is the perfect timing to place this flashback. The scene where Kenshin gets that reverse blade sword, and then it's like a flashback of him when he wielded the first reverse blade sword. It's just so perfect. Oh, such great timing, and I'm so glad. I was really worried about them having to extend Kyoto arc into another season, unfortunately, and especially now that they're adding new scenes to it. Unfortunately, that's probably something that they're gonna have to do. I would have preferred it to be all in one season, like in the 90s anime. It was just, Kyoto arc was just season 2, but with this anime, they're probably gonna have to extend it to season 3 because Kyoto arc, there's no way that they're gonna be able to fit that many episodes in one season because Kyoto arc is long, and we still got all those fight scenes. We got other backstories of other characters we still have to see. There's a lot, so. Oh yeah, we're getting the brutal fight scenes like we did in Trust and Betrayal. Let's go! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, it's so good. That was one thing that I didn't really like too much about the 90s anime. It was just so censored, and you didn't have that brutal gore and blood, and that's what I loved about Trust and Betrayal. Now we're getting it in this anime. It's so good. Okay, Kenshin notices that he has one arm. Oh, they have so many cats! Kenshin just getting attacked by cats. Okay, that's adorable. I love that. That's what I love about Kenshin, is you can have those super gory, bloody scenes, but then really funny, comedic, kawaii scenes like that. So wholesome. I love it. Oh, it's the reverse blade sword. He's like, yeah, I haven't used it yet. Oh, so he's conflicted on using it because it's like his first time using a reverse blade sword. So he's like, how is this gonna benefit me? Like, I don't want to kill anymore. I'm wondering if bro lost his arm to Kenshin. That would be crazy, bro. Like in Trust and Betrayal, Tomoe's fiance, Kenshin. Okay, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil just in case there's people who haven't watched Kenshin yet or read Kenshin. But oh, that'd be crazy if they finds out that Kenshin's the one that did that to his arm. That would be so crazy. Oh, cause yeah, cause that dude has weapons. So like, oh, oh, okay. So that's why they were going. They're about to go after him. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't Kenshin's fault for losing his arm. Okay, okay. Oh, so wholesome. I hope nothing bad happens to her or him. I'm like so scared. Like I really just don't want anything bad to happen to them. Like they're such a wholesome couple that it's expecting a baby, and I swear if something bad happens to them, I I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, they're after him. They're freaking after him. Oh God, I swear, I don't want him to die or the woman. I swear, if they do, I'm just like Kenshin has those moments where shit like that happens, and it just like hits. It hits so hard. But that's what makes this series so goated, though. So I won't be surprised if something bad happens to them. Those kitties are so cute. I love them. Nah, cause those cats are my favorite Kenshin side characters, for real, for real. Oh, oh, she's saying it right there. She's like, I hope they will be happy. I don't know if that's gonna happen, and I'm like really scared right now. Oh, they're gonna attack the place. The cats already know. The cats are like, yo, something bad is gonna happen. Someone's coming to our home. Oh no, no. Okay, okay. Kenshin's gotta pull out that sword. He's gotta pull out that reverse blade sword and fight with it for the first time. This is gonna go crazy. Ah, oh, she was thinking about pulling that out. She was like, I may have to pull that out. Oh yeah. No, please, please, please don't hurt her. Please don't hurt her. Kenshin, save her. Please, no, no. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want anything that bad to happen to them, please. Oh, to protect people. That's literally Kenshin right there. The Kenshin aide doesn't know it yet because it's the first time of him using the reverse blade sword. They're like, bro, you got one arm. You ain't gonna do anything. Uh, oh, we're gonna see Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, please no. No, no, no. Uh, come on, Kenshin. Come out, Kenshin. Come on, we need you, Kenshin. We need you, Kenshin. Oh man, no, 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 no. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. No, no, no. Please no. No, no, no. Come on, Kenshin. Oh, mm-mm. No, no, no. Yep. Okay. 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 Thank God. Thank God. I was gonna about to cry. Yo, Kenshin, let's go. Uh, those weapons are sick though. It's like cool to see new weapons in the new Kenshin anime now. Yo! Oh, come on, Kenshin. Pull out that reverse blade sword. I feel like he's still contemplating on whether to pull it out or not because he just like he's never used it before, so he's like, oh man. Damn, bro, fighting with the fever and everything. Oh, yeah, see? He's still thinking about it. He's like, I don't want to kill anymore, but this is a situation where I have to pull out the sword and use it. God, Kenshin is so peak, bro, because like I said, this is like the perfect timing to place this flashback because Kenshin is feeling the same feeling about pulling that sword out, and it's a reverse blade sword. Oh, and we're getting the flashback of him and the swordsmith again too. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, guys. Uh, oh, he has to do it. He has to do it. Oh, the symbolism behind that. It's like a life or death situation, and he has to protect people, but yet he doesn't want to kill. It's just, oh, the back and the cutting edge are reversed. Oh, so he doesn't even know it's a reverse blade sword. Yo, yo. Okay. I thought he knew. What? He's like, what is this sword? Yo. Oh. Oh, and then that's his former self. Oh. Oh. This is so good. No way. Ain't no way. This is so good. I have pointed the cutting edge toward all that I have killed in my Hattori base. But now it faces me with this sword, not the opponent as I fight. That's what this sword is about. Oh. Oh, and then he finally realizes it. Oh, it's so good. Nah. Like, Rurouni Kenshin is already peak fiction, but like, oh man, this new anime. I also really love the Hiten Mitsurugi soundtrack. Like, yeah, it doesn't compare to the 90s anime, but it's good. It's really good. Kenshin's like, yeah, but that's not who I am anymore. I'm not the Batosai. That's the thing. Kenshin's like, nah, bro. He's like, nope. I'm not taking any more lives. And this dude's like, what? See, he even converted him. He was like, "Yo, we can't be doing this anymore. This should no." Oh, the cat. Cat's so cute. It should be no more bloodshed. That was so good. That was so good. Oh, I'm so glad that they did not get hurt. Oh, Kenshin's like, gotta go on my journey. Oh, I'm just really happy that they can live in peace and that they didn't die or get hurt. Cause, like I said, I was about to lose it if they were about to get hurt. And that flashback happened during this scene. Like I said, it's so perfect. It ties in with it so perfect. He sees the new reverse blade sword. Oh, he's like, I will gladly accept that. Remembering that scene. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh. Oh, we're getting okay. We're getting the scene that I was mad about. Oh, and then it's like a representation of the family back then too. Oh, so good. Oh, and then he's gonna shake. Yep, the younger generation, the new generation. Yep, that's what I was saying last week. I was so upset that they had cut that scene, but now we're getting it during this, and it's just so perfect. Okay, I take back what I said last week because that was so good. Oh, I'm so happy about that. All right, so next week the episode is titled Sejiro Hiko. We're going to see my boy Hiko, Kenshin's master, who is going to teach him the final technique of the Hiten Mitsurugi. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, but it's called the Akakaru Ryo no Hirameki. That's how they say it in the 90s anime. Probably butchering that, sorry. But his master is going to teach him that technique, and I'm really excited to see what he looks like. But man, this episode, that was so good. That was so good. The representation of the family that he met that was expecting a baby, and then Seiku's family. Just like I said, that was literally the perfect time to place that backstory in that scene right there, in between those scenes. Rurouni Kenshin is so goated. Like, this is why Kenshin is my favorite anime manga of all time. And it's funny because people ask me, people who've never read or watched Kenshin, they're like, okay, should I watch the 90s anime? Should I read the manga? And usually I'll say, watch the 90s anime, and then after season 2, read the manga. But the 90s anime still has a lot of fillers in season 1. So it's good. But now I'm like, watch the new anime because it's so beautifully animated. And not only that, they're adding anime original content to extend Kenshin's past because there's a lot of things that I had questions about, like what, why aren't we getting a scene where Kenshin wields the reverse blade sword for the first time? And we got it, and they placed it at such a perfect timing in the story. It's so goated, guys. Like, this new anime, like I said, I was very skeptical at first, but this anime has just blown my expectations out of the water. It's insane, like, and I am so hyped for Jinshu arc. Seeing Jinshu arc animated, like, what a great time to be alive right now as a Rurouni Kenshin fan. For real. Because, like I said, having been a Kenshin fan for nearly over a decade, and there's people who have also been Kenshin fans for almost 30, 20 years. And it's like, we're finally getting new content where we literally had Kenshin animated, what, 3 or 4 times already? We've had the 90s anime, we've had the OVAs, we had the Kyoto arc OVA, now we have a new anime, we have, not even including the live action movies, we have a lot of Kenshin content, but the fact that we are finally getting a anime adaptation that follows the actual source material, as well as adding on to Kenshin's backstory, which is, it's just everything an OG Kenshin fan would want. We are now getting that, and like I said, what a great time to be alive as a Kenshin fan. Rurouni Kenshin is so goated, and it really breaks my heart that a lot of people are actually turned off by just the name of Rurouni Kenshin just because of the controversy surrounding the author and everything. And I will make a separate video on this because I've been actually wanting to talk about this for such a long time because I've been seeing a lot of content creators on various social media platforms talking about the controversy and saying, oh, you shouldn't support the author, you shouldn't watch Kenshin, you shouldn't read Kenshin. And I'm going to save that discussion for a separate video because it'll be a very long video. But in my opinion, like I've said in my various videos, I can separate the author from his works. And since Kenshin is such an inspirational story and an inspirational character in general, the author could learn from his own characters. And Kenshin has been a childhood hero of mine, and now growing up, he was always that hero. And now in adulthood, he's still my hero, and he holds such a special place in my heart, as well as many other Kenshin fans. And like I said, redemption and forgiveness, those themes weigh heavy on my heart. And that's something that I gravitate towards within manga series, fictional series. As you can see, I have Vinland Saga behind my wall. And Kenshin is the OG. If anyone hasn't seen Vinland Saga, Thorfinn is very similar to Kenshin with a very similar past, and that's why I gravitated towards Vinland Saga. And I want to point out that scene actually that we saw in this episode where Kenshin sees his past self, the Batosai, with the killer sword, and then himself with the reverse blade sword. That was a lot like the scene where young Thorfinn as this child killer, and then his adult self where he says, I don't want violence anymore, I'm not going to kill again. It's exactly like Thorfinn and Vinland Saga. And I was like, yo, this reminds me so much of Vinland Saga. So Vinland Saga and Rurouni Kenshin are very similar, and also considering the fact that they're both historical animes. So, and they're one of my favorite anime manga series of all time. So it was really cool to see a very similar scene to Vinland Saga, Thorfinn, Kenshin having the similar scenes like that. It was really, really cool to see. And I'm just really, really happy that they added that. And I'm really looking forward to any anime original scene that they decide to put in. And like I said, I was very skeptical at first, and I was so disappointed last week with them not adding that scene of Kenshin shaking the little kid's hand, Iori's hand. Now we got that and it's much more meaningful now with that flashback scene of Kenshin wielding the reverse blade sword for the first time. I'm just so glad that they added that, and like I said, it was the perfect time to add that. So let me know what you guys thought of the episode down below in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because we come out with new Kenshin reactions every week. I'm going to try my best to post consistently. I really want to review some new animes, so if there's an anime recommendation you would like me to read or watch, let me know in the comments below, and hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to start a new series on my channel of me reacting to a new series, but we'll see how that goes. But if you enjoyed my reaction, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Rurouni Kenshin out.